Hi guys, and welcome to the GunLocker. So this is episode 1 of my series on my HFT challenge, the challenge that I gave to myself, and that challenge was that I would spend a year training in order to enter a national HFT tournament or competition. Still not sure whether that's possible, but what I'd like to do is bring you guys along the journey, as it were. The journey starts here. Now, in my hands I've got Weihrauch's HW77K. It's sub 12 foot-pound and it's a 2.2, and I intend to use this rifle in that tournament. I want to go basically as bare as I possibly can on this, although I am toying with the idea of fitting a hamster to it. One of the reasons why I don't want to fit that hamster is because I love this stock so much. However, saying that, if it becomes necessary because of the standing pose, then I'll do what I have to do. Also, what you see with regards to the scope is not the scope that I'm going to be using for the tournament. I'm waiting for that to arrive. Now, there is a company that has very kindly said that they will sponsor me. By sponsoring me, they're going to give me a scope to use for this journey and also for the tournaments. I say tournaments because it might kind of expand, it might go further. That hasn't arrived as yet. I'm expecting it sometime this coming week. I've also got another company that's actually approached me, which could prove very, very interesting. It might make a world of difference when it comes to filming the shots, but I'll talk about that a little bit later on. So currently on this scope I've got my center point. It's a 4-16 by 50. It's just a budget scope, you know, nothing special, but I do like the reticle and I do like the glass. It's very clear, and the reticle is very easy to use actually. So, point of this video. You're going to note, if you've seen my other videos on my channel, that generally speaking I set the camera up so that it's looking at me and looking at the targets in the distance. I've changed the camera angle for a specific reason. What I'm wanting to do, because this is training for me, is I'm going to be looking at the way I shoot the rifle, in particular the way I squeeze the trigger, because I feel as if I might be snatching and I just want to double check. So it's always handy to film yourself and look at your technique and see whether it's consistent or not, and if it's not, then obviously there's improvements to be made. Whole point really for today's episode is basically a pellet test. I've never done a full-on pellet test with this rifle. I know what it likes, but you know, unless you go through all the pellets, you don't know. So I've got, I think, 11 different makes here, and the targets, I brought them in a little bit. They're not out at 30 meters, they're in at 28 meters, and the simple reason for that is that we've had so much rain, I've not been able to tend to the lawns properly because it's just a quagmire and I'm killing the grass. So I've brought those targets in a little bit closer just to try and kind of spare any more damage to the lawn. The targets, basically there are 2 pieces of paper, both have 5 targets on them, and I'm going to use each of those targets to do the pellet test. So we're going to start off using Victory Shocks, cheap and cheerful pellet, 5.5mm, 14.6 grain, and we're going to basically see how it performs. I'm only going to do 5 shot groups, I don't need to do more than that, and we'll make a start. So bottom left hand target. Now apologies if you can hear shotguns in the distance, but it seems like the local boys are taking out some pigeons in the woods. probably about 3/4 of a mile down the valley there. So we're going to go bottom left hand target, and again this is a group test. It's not about it being bang on point. I just want to make sure that the pellets actually group. So bottom left hand target, and that's dropped quite a bit low. Same target. Interesting. Okay, that's climbed a little bit. Now it may well be that the rifle needs to warm up a little bit because it is cold out here. Although we haven't got any frost or ice yet, it feels as if it's about 3 or 4 degrees. A couple more. Okay. Right, so that's those. Bit scattered, bit spread about. So we'll put them to one side. Next up, we're going for the Arms Diabolo Fields. These are 16 grain. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw away the first pellet. So that's going to go in the same target as I've just been aiming at. Hands are getting so cold, I'm struggling to pick up the pellets. Okay. So bottom right hand target. I'm going to put 5 shots in that one. And you know what I was saying about snatching on the trigger? With that first shot, I felt it, so there's definitely work to be done here. That was smoother. And I will have to get fitter because I can feel my pulse. Yeah, I'm not too impressed with that. That could be me. Let's go on to the JSB Match Diabolo Exacts Jumbos. And again, what are these? So these are 15.89 grain. And we'll go centre target. But, again, first pellet is going to go into that bottom right hand one, the target I've just been aiming at because it's a throwaway. Bottom right hand target first. Okay, now we're going to go for the centre target. 5 shots. Bit more of a group on this one. Last shot. Okay, 2 little groups there, a 3 and a 2. Interesting. Right, so next up from the same family, JSB Match Diabolo Hades. These are 15.89 grains. And again, first pellet is a throwaway. Centre target. It's nice when it hits the cross. Okay, so we're going to go top right hand target. Yeah, that flew a little bit wild. Tell you what guys, I can't wait until summer. I don't know about you, but this winter is horrible this year. It's just cold and damp. So similar results to the last pellets that we did. Interesting, just reversed. Okay, so last up on this piece of paper are going to be the Bisley long range golds. Okay, doesn't give me a weight on these, but these are from H&N's. They're a shorter, stumpier pellet. So I'm going to again go for the top right hand target just to throw away a pellet. Right, top left hand target. One. Two. Three, although I've no idea where that one went. Four, I can see him now. Way over to the left. Okay, so didn't really like those. Right, just shut this lid. Okay guys, now if you're wondering why I've got a stopwatch on the left hand side here, it's because I'm finding that with my camera with its temperature I've got about 23 minutes of recording time, so I'm kind of rushing it. Next up we're going to be using the right hand piece of paper, and we're going to go for quite a few other pellets. So what do we got there? Yeah, we've still got quite a few here yet. Do you know what, whilst I'm on, I've got a little bit of time, and if the camera dies on me then I can change it, but there is an image of a 5-penny piece down there on the left hand piece of paper. So what I'm going to do is, using these RWS's, I'm going to aim for that 5-penny piece, but the first pellet again is a throwaway. See if I can get this done in 2 minutes. If not, we'll see. Okay, so 5 shots aiming at the 5-penny piece. Right, so that's shooting way to the right hand side, it's hitting the centre target. But again, let's not forget this is about a group test. And the last one. Right, nothing really conclusive at the moment. Okay, so that's those 6 out of the way. I'll get myself ready for the next bundle and we'll go from there. But for the time being, I just need to check my camera and make sure everything is still recording properly.
So how would you or your family cope if you were to die, become terminally ill, or diagnosed with a critical illness? By protecting you and your family when you need it most, our main focus and priority is you, the customer, when it comes to your insurance needs. Our team of protection advisors are extremely experienced, so don't hesitate to call now and arrange a no obligation, confidential appointment. At Insurite, we put you first.
Okay, next up we've got the H&N Field Target Trophies. These are 14.66 grain. I've not shot these through this gun before, so I have no idea how they'll perform. We'll see. So, right hand piece of paper, bottom left hand target. So again, bottom left hand target. Tell you what, one thing I am learning is that I need to come out more in cold weather. That's for sure. Okay, so that was 5. Next up we got the Ultra Magnums from Premier. These are 14.3 grain. See what they're like. Again, the first pellet is going to go into the bottom left hand target, so the target that we've just shot. And get any of these to pick up. Loosen the breech. So this is a throwaway. Right, bottom right hand target. Third shot. Yeah, this one's not liking these pellets at all. I'll certainly discount these, I think. Wow. Yeah, I think we'll forget about those. All right. Next up, the Crosman Premier hollow points. These are 14.3 grain, built in America. So as before, first pellet will go into the last target that I've shot at, which will be the bottom right hand target. Now we're going to go for the centre target. Swung right. Whoa, that went flying way off to the right hand side. Way off. It was almost touching the first shot. Okay. And the last one. Okay, well, for the obvious flyer, there's four that have, there's four that have grouped okay. Interesting. Right, so let's go for the H&N Baracuda Hunters. These are 18.21 grain, so they're quite a heavy pellet, this. I'm expecting quite a drop on them. They're a long pellet. Gonna go for the centre target again. See what the drop is. I'm honestly not sure where that went, but I could feel it drop. Let me go top right hand target. If I can't get it anywhere near, or if I don't know where I'm shooting, there's no point using these because they're just simply too heavy. So we're going to go top right hand target. Just out of the thing. Alright, let's have a look. It takes more time for them to get there, that's for sure. Blimey. That I have to admit was me. I could feel myself like waggling, but it's the same elevation, it's the same height. Last one. Okay, that's those. So let's try the VMX by Webley VMX Pell. Aero domed head, 14.66 grain. And again, one pellet into the last target that I've just shot at. Right, so now we're going to go top left hand target. Just liking these. That one I think I pulled. I just want to try one more with these. No, it wasn't me. Okay. Interesting. Right. Last one, the Norma Golden Trophy FT Heavies. These are, where are they? 17.6 grain. Very shiny pellet. So again, we're going to aim at the top left hand target. We're just going to put one pellet in there. This is the throwaway. Alright, interesting. So, I'm going to go for the image of the 5-penny piece, which is just left to the centre of the target. 5 shots. Yeah. Shooting considerably low. But you'd imagine that or expect that with the weight of the pellet. Let's see if we can group it. Last one. Maybe put one more in there. See where this shot goes. Because the other ones were low, and then this has gone bang in the middle of the 5-penny piece. So I just want to see what's going off. Yeah, so it's with the group. Okay. Interesting. With that little test there, there's certain things I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to check my hold. It's so blooming cold though at the moment. I know that I'm rushing it. I need to go back over the footage to see which one I believe is getting me the better grouping. I'm a little bit surprised with the way the Diabolo Fields, the Arms Diabolo Fields, performed in this test here, because I've used them before and they're grouped quite tightly with it. So I don't know whether I need to do some more testing. I think what I'll do is I'll probably select the top 5 and then come out and do that again. But it's enough for me filming at the moment. As I say, it's I've got to that point now where I think I need to stop. Interesting. Look guys, I'm going to go inside and I'm going to have a chat with you about the results once I've had a chance to process them. I'll speak to you soon. Okay, so we're back inside and I've had a chance to have a look at the targets properly. I think the 5 pellets that I'm going to try again are the, let's start off, the AA Diabolo Fields, the JSB Match Diabolo Exact, the JSB Hades, the H&N Field Trophy, or Field Target Trophy, sorry, and the Norma Golden Trophy pellets. They gave the tighter groups, but I still want to do that test again, maybe when it's a little bit warmer, although you know it is that time of year, so I'm just going to have to, I suppose, bear with it for the time being. I wasn't shooting my best today, that's for sure. Normally my groups are tighter than that, so there is human error in this. I can't blame the wind because it was a very still day. It was overcast, it was cold, but it was still so near on as good a conditions I'm going to get this time of year. What have I learned? Okay, so trigger technique. Occasionally I was snatching at the trigger, I've seen that, so I have to work on that, and in one of the episodes going forward I'm going to talk about trigger adjustment, and I'm going to fine tune this because I've not touched this rifle, I've not touched the trigger or adjusted it in any way since I bought it. Didn't feel the need, but I am now starting to think, okay, I need to do a little bit of work on it. What else? The scope, well, again, I've already said that this isn't the scope that I'm going to be using going forward, so hopefully that's going to be delivered to me this coming week, and once that happens I'll let you know what it is, and also I'll give a shout out to the company that's actually providing it for me. Yeah, I've also got to get fitter. I can feel my pulse, I can feel my heart rate, and I'm bouncing around a little bit behind the gun. I guess one thing to bear in mind, guys, when I'm filming I'm doing a fair bit of running backwards and forwards trying to get everything set up, and I am governed by time constraints, so it's not the calmest of environments to be shooting in. Does it make a difference? Yeah, it does slightly, but there's certainly work to be done on my side, so this really should be quite interesting going forward. Am I happy with my results? At the moment, no, I'm definitely not. They need to be a damn sight tighter, and in an upcoming episode I'm going to be talking about targets, I'm going to be talking about pellet drop over distance. Yeah, that's going to be quite interesting, because I've got plans, so please keep tuning in, keep looking out for these updates, and hopefully I'll be able to get an episode to you every couple of weeks at least. Well guys, that's it for now. Hope you've enjoyed it. As always, stay safe, shoot safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.